Good morning, everyone. My name is Shashank, studying in Class 8 Section B from Pallavi Model School, Bodupal. Now I'm going to explain you about national leaders and who are the national leaders and the examples of national leaders. So today our topic is national leaders. So let us learn about national leaders. The examples of national leaders are Mahatma Gandhi, Subhash Chandra Bose, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. These are some examples of national leaders, and Jawaharlal Nehru is also one of the national leader. Now let us learn about the national leaders of India. They include W.C. Banerjee, Dadabhai Naoroji, Badruddin Taibaj, Mahatma Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru, Subhash Chandra Bose, Gopal Krishna Gokhale, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, B.R. Ambedkar, Abdul Kalam Azad, Sarojini Naidu, Lal Rajpat Rai, Rabindranath Tagore, Firozi Mehta, and Annie Besant. As you can see in the pictures, these are some of the examples of the national leaders of India. Now let us learn about Mahatma Gandhi in detail. The full name of Mahatma Gandhi was Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. He was born on 2nd October 1869 in Porbandar, Katlavar Agency, British Raj, and he died on 30th January 1948 at the age of 78 in New Delhi, India. Mahatma Gandhi emerged as a mass leader. Mahatma Gandhi, aged 46, arrived in India in 1915 from South Africa, having led Indians in that country in non-violent marches against racist restrictions. Mahatma Gandhi spent his first year in India traveling throughout the country, understanding the country, the needs of the people, and the overall situation. In his journey, he met Rajendra Prasad and Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. So, by this, we can understand that Mahatma Gandhi has traveled around India in order to know the problems and the conditions of people during the British time. And he also met Rajendra Prasad and Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Rajendra Prasad is known as the first president of India. Now let us learn about Subhash Chandra Bose. Subhash Chandra Bose was an Indian freedom fighter and one of the causes to Indian freedom. He was known as Netaji. He was the president of Indian National Congress (INC) from 1938 to 1939. He attempted to get rid of British rule in India during the World War II with the help of Nazi Germany and Imperial Japan. He was born on 23rd January 1897 in Cuttack and forgot his death in a plane crash in Taiwan in 1945. Also, many Indians believe that he didn't die that time. The government of West Bengal submitted many false pieces of evidence that he was not alive after the plane crash. So I hope you all have understood about Subhash Chandra Bose. So he was known as Netaji and he was the president of the Indian National Congress that is from 1938 to 1939 and he was born on 23rd January 1897 in Cuttack and he died in 1945 in Taiwan. Okay, I hope you all have enjoyed listening to Subhash Chandra Bose. So that was all about the national leaders. Now let's move on to the next topic. In that topic, we are going to learn about the nationalism and some things related to the nationalism. So let's dive into the topic. Now let us learn what is nationalism. So now let's learn the definition of it. Identification with one's own nation and support for its interests, especially to the exclusion of or detriment of the interests of the nations. Now let us see a few slogans on nationalism. Nationalism is power hunger tempered by self-deception. Now let us see what is the difference between the patriotism and the nationalism. The difference between the patriotism and the nationalism is that the patriot is proud of his country for what it does, and the nationalist is proud of his country no matter what it does. The first attitude creates a feeling of responsibility, but the second, a feeling of blind arrogance that leads to war, said by Sidney J. Harris. So that is a difference between the patriotism and nationalism. Now let us see one more quote slogan or thought on nationalism. Nationalism is an infantile disease. It is the measles of mankind. So I hope you all have enjoyed listening about nationalism and few slogans between on the nationalism, and we have learned about the difference of the nationalism and the patriotism also. Thank you and have a great day. Done by M. Shashank of class 8B.